Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today for you guys is another Grand Theft Auto video. Today we're tackling I shouldn't say the last, but the next Grand Theft Auto review in the series, and that is GTA Vice City. You're seeing some gameplay right now, which is from the Definitive Edition. All of these, 3 Vice City, San Andreas, these are going to be the Definitive Edition versions. And then, of course, 4 is 4, and then 5 is obviously the Series X version. But, yeah, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe. If you're new, really does help me out trying to get to 2,000 as fast as I can. It's been a long freaking ride, but we're almost there, so appreciate the support. It's free. And, yeah, let's get to it. So, regarding GTA Vice City, this is like the next step up, obviously, from Grand Theft Auto 3, or just GTA 1 and 2, in and of itself. But basically, GTA 3, as I said in my review, it's fine, and it was influential. But it's just, once you beat it, it's just not that fun to play because of the fact that you're dying every 5 seconds. I won't get into it, I did that in my other review. But this game, everything seems stepped up. Now, really, GTA Vice City isn't the biggest map in the Grand Theft Auto series, right? It's not even one of the biggest. It's a pretty tiny map compared to at least to today's standards, and we're obviously going to be revisiting Vice City again in Grand Theft Auto 6, which I am looking forward to see how that plays out. But this one is kind of, like I said, the beginning aspect of what GTA could be, because they took it in a bigger direction, right? We got Tommy Vercetti, we've got Lance Vance, we've got Ken Rosenberg, we've got all these different characters that, compared to GTA 3, Grand Theft Auto 3 did have a story, but it was so not there. It was just, it was there, but no one gave a crap. It was like, all right, you go to this location, some mob dude says, I want you to go kill this guy, okay? And then you kill him, and then you're like, all right, I got a few $1,000, and let's go see the next guy. Let's go say Luigi or something. Get Misty, and Misty gets in the car, and she's like, hi, I'm Misty. That scene? That's what it is. That's just GTA 3. There's not a big story to it. There is an arc, so to speak, within Claude, but it's just whatever, not too good. This one, though, it is a step up. It isn't perfect, but they're trying harder. They're trying more. So I do like Tommy Vercetti. Of course, Ray Liotta played him. Of course, obviously he passed away, but Ray Liotta did a good job. He's not like the best voice actor in the world, but coming from Claude, who didn't have any voice actor, it was just a mute. It was like freaking Tom and Jerry. Whenever I know Tom and Jerry talk now or whatever, but back in the day, you know what I mean. And Tommy Vercetti is, he gets the job done. He's an alright protagonist. I mean, obviously, you got that really iconic Hawaiian shirt. You have the strip of Vice City and all the malls and the hotels, and it's an iconic looking game. And I'm gonna be honest, the Definitive Edition does look really nice. Like they did upscale it, and it does look considerably better than it did on the PS2, for example. But going back to the story, that didn't change, right? Between that and the Definitive Edition, it's the same exact thing. Just a few more bells and whistles. So basically, you get Tommy Vercetti, who's there, and a drug deal or whatever goes bad, and he's just kind of working his way up from the bottom to the top. And eventually, by the end of Vice City, you're kind of owning a lot of these areas in the Vice City area, different businesses and different kind of, criminal empires and all that. You're kind of working your way up. This is basically Scarface, the video game. And I know there was a video game based on Scarface, but still. I haven't seen the movie, but I know enough about it through the zeitgeist of the internet to know that this is very much inspired by that and takes advantage of that era of filmmaking and that era in life. And I think it does a pretty good job. It's not a perfect campaign, alright, but it was more memorable than 3. I did only play it one time, but it was fun from what I remember. I had a good time with it. I think it was a pretty, fun, engaging thing. I mean, again, you're not going to remember it from 50 years to come unless you're like a die-hard GTA fan. It's good, and then you finish it, and then you move on. Because Grand Theft Auto really is known for the complete random bullshit you can do in its open world, right? That is what GTA is really known for. Because, look, there's satire, and there's, characters, and there's arcs, and there's storylines, and there's RPG mechanics in some of them, and there's, all that, but really, a lot of people play Grand Theft Auto to just muck around and just run people over and shoot cops. I mean, that's basically the gist of what GTA is, and it's fun. It's fun as hell, I will admit that there are a few flaws within Vice City Definitive Edition, but I had fun. I think that it controls good. It does obviously control better than 3. They got the aiming a little better. Tommy still can't swim for Hill of Beans. He just decides to drown. So that's cool. as you probably will see in this video, I think I flipped a bike or something, and I landed in the water. I don't know, but it was fun. But in that, you kind of get that sense of, okay, this is a bigger world, and we're kind of doing something else, and we're in a new location. We have new guns, we have a new UI, we have new AI, which kind of helps with the enemies and the gangs and all that, and the cops are more crazy. It's just a more fun time to kind of explore this world. The only caveat is that because this is the definitive edition, it does stutter sometimes, and I know who cares? But I gotta be honest, GTA Vice City is very good. Okay, it looks good. Not perfect, but it looks considerably better than the PS2 version. It runs at a very consistent 60 FPS. All three of these games do, at least on my end. But there are, you might have noticed if you're maybe it's because I got glasses, I don't know. But when I'm playing it, I do notice in Vice City there is some slight stutter. And it's also in San Andreas, but it's not as bad in that. It really, you only notice it when like you're moving CJ around because of the camera angle. And I know that Grove Street Games, they kind of, ported the mobile version to console. So yeah, it's a lazy-ass version, but again, even with the slight stutter, it is better than the PS2 version, which I'm assuming ran a hell of a lot worse than a Series X enhanced game. I know it's a mobile game, but still. And I do like that. Even with the slight negative, like, it's still a fun game to play, you know what I mean? Like, you're running around, you're driving around, you really do notice that stutter when you're driving, but it's not too bad. Of course, it sounds horrible, but shooting cops, like, everything works, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun to play, it's fun to steal a car, drive around, dump the thing in the freaking ocean, and then have your guy drown, and, because that's real life. But I think it's fun, like, it works, you know what I mean? It is more fun to play than GTA 3, because, again, you do have some, gang members and all that, but realistically, it's not the case where in GTA 3 where, you're just trying to explore, and you go downtown, and then all of a sudden you're bombarded with mob guys, and they just shoot the hell out of you, and then you explode out of nowhere, and then, it's not that big of a deal because you see the word wasted, you wait like 1 to 2 seconds, and then you're back in. But then you gotta enter the cheat code to get your weapons, or you gotta drive around. It's just kind of a hassle where it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Grand Theft Auto 3 should not have been that much of a hassle to play once you beat it. Thankfully, in GTA Vice City, I really only die to the cops when you get a certain number, or maybe I die to some stupid reason you're seeing, but still, more or less, you only die really when you engage the cops, and you got a 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 level wanted wanted rating, and it's just more fun. Because, yeah, you can still, like, when you die, you still lose your weapons and all that, and, yeah, you still gotta enter the code and whatnot, but it is more fun to just free roam and explore, because, again, you're not dying every 5 seconds. That's a really good thing. So, really, the only thing that kind of holds GTA Vice City back from really just a perfect GTA game is that stutter, and I think, really, that's just because of the port that is in this game. But like I said, the story is serviceable. It's way better than 3. It's more memorable, more fun, more funny, just a lot better in terms of quality. It does run at a very consistent 60, at least on performance mode. Fidelity mode, it does go down to 30 for a heightened resolution. It does run like dog cheeks though if you do that. So if you do play this, do not do the resolution fidelity mode. It runs like shit. I tried it. My eyes were bleeding. So just please stick to performance mode, okay? Like just do it. It still looks fine, okay? These are old video games. It's like Borderlands, you know what I mean? Like, you can put as much pretty crap as you want on Borderlands. It's still gonna look like freaking Borderlands, you know what I mean? Like, it looks good, but it's that cel-shaded type of thing. So you know what I mean. But in Vice City, I think it is cool that, like I said, we have this new city. We have these new environments, new radio stations, new cars. You get motorbikes, which is cool. I think I saw like an ATV or something like that, which is awesome. There's the beach area. There's a lot of varied locations. And no, it's not the biggest Grand Theft Auto game, but I don't even want to say it's the best, but it's a good game. I think that, honestly, we'll get to it when I talk about GTA 4 in a little bit here, but Grand Theft Auto 4 is a game, I'll say that, but I gotta be straight with you guys. I think I had more fun playing Vice City than I do 4. Like, straight up. I think that Vice City's a really fun game. Again, that stuttering does get on my nerves. It does suck that it's there, and it kind of takes you out of it when you're driving, and the screen just jitters like crazy. But again, that's because they're old games, and it's a shitty developer. I get it. But at the same time, most of the time, it works, it's fun, and there's little, like, rampage modes you can do. And again, it's just fun to explore and walk around, run around, drive around, getting these, cop shootouts, and getting these gang fights, and just have fun in this pretty big city. Like I said, it's not going to be, even in my top 3 favorite GTA games, but it is definitely worth playing if you own the definitive edition, because I know some people, they only buy the definitive and they just play San Andreas. 3 is good, Vice City is very good, and we'll get to the others when we get to them, but I do think overall Vice City is a stronger deal than 3. It's more fun, the story's better, it looks better, it plays better, they kind of get their stuff together better in terms of just gameplay design and you know, all that. Thankfully, one of the best things about Vice City is that they actually added the checkpoints, because I didn't play the old GTA games back in the day because I wasn't old enough to play them, but my mom would have probably kicked me. No, I'm kidding. She would have kicked the PS2. Maybe me. But I do think that, you know, I think that with the addition of checkpoints, it is a lot better. Because from what I heard, I think there's a mission where you got to rescue Lance Vance, and the idiot's like, he's like strapped to a chair or something, and they're shooting him, and his health goes down, and then you got to rescue him. But if you die at any point, you have to not only restart the mission, which is fair because you died, but you also have to drive to the mission start. And then you got to drive to the mission itself. So it's just a lot of dumb freaking time and padded time that they're kind of making you do, and it really kind of blows. So I'm glad that they, for all 3 of these games, at least, I don't want to say all the way, but mostly consistently, they added checkpoints, which again helps. Because I didn't die a whole lot during Grand Theft Auto, any of these games, because they're not like that hard. But, you know, I mean, when you run out of body armor, which goes through like Swiss cheese, and then you shoot at a guy, because the aiming is more GTA 5 inspired, and they got the weapon wheel and all that, but a lot of it is just random BS hit and miss, you know, especially GTA 3. I mean, if you just gotta snipe these guys half the time, because they have the aim assist of a crack addict, and it's insane. You know what I mean? Like, they're shooting you from freaking anywhere, and you're like, where did I die? It's insane. You know what I mean? If you thought GTA 5 was hard, my God. But it definitely is, you know, fun. But like I said, the addition of checkpoints, it does help. So there's a lot of quality in life improvements, right? It looks better, it plays better. Again, there's a little bit of stuttering and FPS kind of jitter here and there, but that's kind of a small thing. It does add up, and that's why this is not going to get a perfect score rating. Also, the story isn't my favorite. It's just good. You know what I mean? It's passable. It's serviceable. When you beat it, I was like, oh, that was cool. Okay, let me just play in the open world. And then you just kind of, you know, go off and do whatever. But Vice City is a considerable step up from 3, I gotta tell you that much. And I didn't hate 3, but it definitely has some oofy points. And this one does too, but I think GTA Vice City is a lot stronger. So I'm gonna give Vice City from a 0 to a 10. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I think it's a very solid game. Not my favorite. Also not the worst. I do think it is fun. It's worth playing. It's got a pretty good story, pretty good graphics, especially, you know, considering that they made it look better from the 2002 or whatever version, which is nice. So that's cool. But, you know, obviously it's not going to hold up to 5 or even GTA 6. I don't think anything's going to hold up to 6. But I did enjoy it. It was fun. It's fun to run around. And, you know, I do wish it ran a little better in terms of stuttering and all that. But for what we did get, it is a step up from the PS2 version. I got to tell you that much. And, again, there's some weird, you know, there's the odd few, you know, camera angle glitches and character designs, which looks kind of, we're going to get to the character designs in San Andreas because, oh, boy. But, yeah, there's a few things in there. But overall, it's a fun time, and I enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about GTA Vice City. Again, this was a Definitive Edition review. A lot of it is carrying over from the original. Just the Definitive Edition has, you know, those extra bells and whistles and whatnot. But tell me down below what you think. What do you think about Grand Theft Auto Vice City? Are you excited to go back to Vice City in GTA 6? Hopefully coming out in 2025. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.